star of her own television show, author of the best-selling book, Complete Idiot's Guide to Plant-Based Nutrition. She's the host on Variety Living of What Would Juliana Do? The Plant-Based Nutrition, the other half of the chef and the dietitian, Ms. Julieanna Hever. Yeah. All right. Welcome to a live episode of The Chef
and the Dietitian.
I'm Chef AJ.
And I'm Julianna Hever, the Plant-Based Dietitian.
Together, we're the chef and the dietitian, and we make healthy taste delicious. Woo! I hope somebody's filming this. Okay, all right. So we are so excited because we have some very special guests that came all the way from Marshall, Texas. We've got the mayor here today, and it's
A real mayor,
right? A vegan mayor. How
A
cool
vegan
is that?
mayor of a vegan town, almost, right?
So what we're going to do?
Almost.
If they have anything to do with it, Mayor Ed Smith and Mandy Smith received the first Plant-Based Hero Award last night at our dinner. And so we decided to make a Texas recipe, and we're going to have Mayor Ed Smith come up to make sure that we did it justice. It is from the R&R Bakery.
We discovered it together last year when we were in Marshall, Texas.
We were served the best cookie ever. It's SOS free, but Dr. Goldhammer, please close your eyes when we make this because there's a couple of ingredients that you don't approve of. However, I have made a True North friendly version that I've actually already made in True North, but it's a pretty clean cookie. Best cookie I've ever had, and I'm not just saying that.
Me
really
too.
is, really is. And so let's get started making it. So in the bowl, we've got 4 cups of unsweetened applesauce. So there's no sweetener of any kind in this. There's not even dates, which is so amazing.
Yeah, but applesauce is sweet enough.
Applesauce
this is our
is sweet.
sweetener.
So we have 4 cups of unsweetened applesauce. Sharon McRae, you can make it yourself. This lady uses nothing from a can, a box, a bottle, or a bag. And she's raised 3 children that way, so don't tell me you can't get your kids to eat healthy, because she's
That's
done
impressive.
it. She cracks a tight whip. So this is a really cool idea, you guys, because the holidays are coming. You might want to be baking. You don't need to be baking cookies with sugar, oil,
This
salt,
literally
and
is one of the
flour.
fastest
Right.
to make cookies also.
Because what I do is I have all my ingredients always
You
ready.
always
I
prep
know,
everything.
That's
You
right.
make everyone look bad because you always have everything ready to just
Because when
dump.
unexpected company comes, all I have to do is take all of this out of the cabinet. I always have applesauce, and boom, those are all my ingredients. So what I've got in this dry container is 4 cups of gluten-free oats. I know that the author of the recipe, Will Putnam and Shauna Putnam, they call it the R&R Magical Cookie. They like to use 3.5 cups. I just like it a little bit chewier, so I use 4 cups. 2 cups of unsweetened cranberries. Can't hear me. 2 cups of unsweetened dried cranberries. Can you hear me now? I'll just be like this the rest of the day. It's okay. I don't mind. If you can't hear me, we just don't want you to be inconvenienced. And by the way, anybody leave some glasses up here? It's kind of random. Anyway, we found a pair of John Lennon, I
And
think.
those look like John Lennon glasses.
John Lennon? Is John Lennon here? Okay. Okay, so we've got the 4 cups of oats, 2 cups of cranberry. Very important when you buy dried fruit. You can always find dried fruit without sugar, oil, and salt. You just have to
Cranberries
look
are
for
hard to find without oil
It is
and
true.
sugar.
It is true. John Tanner, you told me at Target, but it wasn't at Target.
Well, so what I've done is I use like currants or something that
Great
doesn't
idea.
have any oil
Or
sugar
cherries,
in them.
yeah.
Cherries.
So
or omit the fruit.
Or
use fresh fruit.
you can find them online. Whole Foods have some apple juice sweetened ones, but they do have a very small amount of sunflower oil, so you're right. And then
Dump it in.
12 ounces of chocolate chips. And listen,
Oh, and these are the okay. So these are the best chocolate chips if you could find them, but they're harder to find because they're grain sweetened but it's not gluten free. It's barley sweetened.
there are no gluten-free chocolate chips that don't have sugar, so I'd always rather go with the one without the sugar. But again, you can actually leave these out, and they're still really, really good. But we figured out this makes 40 cookies. You're getting 1/4 of an ounce of chocolate chips, 2 grams of fat per cookie. It's not the most horrible thing
She
in the world.
calculated in
I
her
calculated,
brain, not on a.
It's Sunspire, and you can usually get them online at Amazon, and I've been finding them at Whole Foods lately.
And I haven't found them. My Whole Foods doesn't have them anymore.
These are the kind of chocolate that Chef Eric Lechasseur, who's going to be presenting later, uses. This is what the macrobiotic chef uses.
Can I just say a quick health tip
Sure.
really quick? I'm excited. I learned something new. AJ always has her quick tips. Like she has all these tips on the back of her brain. So I wanted to look something up to kind of find something interesting and new. So oats have this great phenol in them. And when it's mixed together with something with vitamin C, like the applesauce in this cookie, it has a synergistic effect. So it helps lower the oxidation of the LDL. So it's actually a very heart-healthy dessert.
And we have a synergistic effect,
Yes,
don't we?
we do.
Very good. So, okay, Dr. Goldhammer, don't look. And if Dr. Campbell's here, he'll be freaking out. Peanut butter. You can use almond butter.
Dr. Campbell doesn't like
Oh,
peanut butter?
he doesn't even like peanuts. But I did see Colin Campbell eat peanuts on the plane once when he got
Oh,
hungry.
right. You got honey roasted or
That's
something.
right.
You're like
He did.
shocked.
I did when he got hungry. But so,
When you're on a plane and you're hungry.
but almond butter works just fine, and that's how I made these when I did them at True North. The whole jar. I love this recipe because there's no measuring. You just take the whole jar. And this is unsweetened, unsalted peanut butter. So, and this is
You can see his face.
I'm going to have to look at this face all day. You'll find out why later, why these.
But there are antioxidants in good, healthy oleic, monounsaturated fatty acids.
And
for
also,
some people that are allergic.
we know that not everybody's going to tradition to the perfect True North diet the first day. So if I give these cookies, so what Dr. Barnard told me is to hit them over the head with the dessert, draw them in with these desserts, then hit them over the head with the kale. So I'm doing this for you. I'm doing this for you, Dr. Goldhammer.
It's a process.
It's my long-term plan.
It's a
so
transition.
really, you just mix it up, and you know, sometimes I just take a food service glove. It's just easy, but it's pretty easy to mix it up. The other ingredient, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I like roasted cinnamon, but regular cinnamon's fine. That was 2 teaspoons. I pre-measured. Don't worry, you can get
Good
this
to temper your blood sugar,
Ralph's
right?
and Gelson's, and then a tablespoon of alcohol-free vanilla. Now, here's the thing. A lot of alcohol. This was measured. Don't worry. I know it looks like I'm just pouring it in.
We don't really measure though, but
really
it's
don't.
because it's someone else's recipe.
We actually never measure.
We just throw things
We
in
just throw it
together.
in. Alcohol-free vanilla often has sugar, so what we like to do, or what I like to do, maybe you're doing it now, is I make my own vanilla extract very easily. You take 2 vanilla beans, buy them in bulk, or they can be quite expensive. 2 cups of water, blend it, keep it in your fridge. It's the best vanilla extract ever, and it's cheaper, it's healthier, it's easier. So, but not everybody will do that. So
And everything tastes better when it's do-it-yourself.
Everything tastes better when it's do it
homemade.
yourself. So it's what I like to do is, this is a cookie scoop, and this is exactly 1/4 cup. You can do a bigger cookie scoop if you want, but I think this works great. And then each one is exactly the right size. And then I like
And
to
it has
just,
exactly how many calories, how many grams of
I
fat?
don't know, I could figure
you
that
just
out.
said, you did.
Well, it has a quarter ounce of chocolate per thing. So now remember, there's no baking powder and baking soda in this recipe, which often have sodium salt added, so it's not going to spread on its own. So you need to take your hand and just push it down like that. And then you bake it for 30 minutes at 350. I get between 39 and 44 cookies out of this batch. I'm going to ask the girls,
again, who's
Melanie,
cooking? I'm
Melanie,
counting.
I'm going to ask them to take it back. And I want to finish this off stage. Yours were already made. Anybody on Facebook saw that I've already made 300 of these. You're not going to get the cookie till the end of the day, because we know some of you try to leave early, and then that's not nice to Dr. Barnard. So now we already have one made. So we'd like to call Mayor Ed Smith up to tell us if this tastes just like the one at R&R Bakery.
But it also happens to be Mayor Ed's birthday today. So we
And
wanted
so-
to sing happy birthday.
Would you mind coming in between us?
Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Mayor. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish.
Now, you can tell us if it tastes, if we did justice to Will's cookie. Because he's had Will's cookie.
Oh, right.
And he's a politician, so you know he's going to be honest. He's a vegan politician, way different.
You have a drum roll?
Yeah, a drum roll, Howie. Not a drum roll, but we have. Yeah, okay. Howie's the entire band today. That's all the budget could afford. We couldn't even afford a chair. He's all the way in the corner.
Not a budget here.
Here
we go.
Let's get the lipstick off so Mandy doesn't get jealous. There we go. Oh, the tension. Good?
Uh-oh. There's a little hesitation. Oh, torture.
He's chewing his food. That's right. Do you go through this every night at dinner? Like,
Oh, you do?
Okay.
all right.
I hate to tell you, but this cookie is way better than Will and
Success!
So now you have the City of Marshall's seal of approval.
Thank you. Now, don't leave yet because it's your birthday. So we figured, what do you give a mayor from Texas? And we know that you still drink coffee, and that's okay. But we want you to drink it in this cup because it's from Willie Nelson, and it plays. So now, when you travel to Healthy Taste of LA 5 next year, you have Willie Nelson with you. Let's hear it for the only vegan mayor, Mayor Ed Smith. Thank you. Ever be again. I can't wait to get on. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching a live episode of The Chef
And the dietitian.
And remember, if you want healthy in your kitchen, ask the chef and the dietitian. Thanks.
Ciao for now. Thank you.